Final update. That night, I treated myself to a steak dinner at this fancy place downtown that Kayla had always wanted to try. I took a window seat, ordered the most expensive item on the menu, and enjoyed my night. A week after the flower bomb, Kayla finally tracked me down at Brian's place. No idea how she found out where he lived. She probably harassed one of our mutual friends until they cracked. She showed up on a Saturday morning while I was still in my boxers, eating cereal, and watching reruns of The Office. The pounding on the door was so aggressive, Brian thought we were being raided. He peeked through the peephole, and his eyes went wide. "Dude, it's Kayla, and she looks freaking unhinged." I sighed and put down my cereal. I knew this confrontation was coming eventually. You can't avoid someone forever in a city this size. "Let her in," I said. Brian opened the door, and Kayla burst in like a hurricane. She looked awful, mascara streaked down her face, hair unwashed, wearing what looked like pajama pants with a dressy top. Real mental breakdown chic. The second she saw me sitting there, casually eating my Cinnamon Toast Crunch, she lost it completely. She started screaming about how I'd ruined her life, how Jensen had dumped her, how she was 3 months behind on rent because I'd abandoned her. I just kept eating my cereal. This clearly pissed her off even more. She grabbed a throw pillow from Brian's couch and hurled it at my head. Missed by a mile. Her aim was bad anyway. "Are you even listening to me?" she shrieked. "Do you have any idea what I've been through?" I swallowed my cereal, set the bowl down, and finally spoke. "You mean like how I felt hearing you laugh about me on the phone, explaining how you manipulated me and lied to my face? That kind of been through stuff?" "That's not, you don't understand," she stammered. "I understand perfectly," I said. "You cheated with my coworker, mocked me behind my back, and now you're mad because there were consequences. Seems pretty straightforward to me." That's when the tears started. Not the angry tears from before, but the calculated, manipulative waterworks I'd fallen for so many times before. Pure crocodile tears from start to finish. "The flowers were a nice touch," she said between sobs. "Jensen's wife threw all his stuff on the lawn. She's filing for divorce." I didn't confirm or deny anything, just shrugged. "He blames me for everything," she continued. "Says I ruined his life. He blocked my number, blocked me everywhere." I shook my head, pretending to feel bad for her. "And now I'm about to be evicted because I can't afford the rent by myself," she wailed, like this was somehow a surprise, like actions don't have consequences. "Sounds rough," I said. "Maybe try the library. I hear they have free internet and heating." Brian snorted from the kitchen, where he'd been pretending not to eavesdrop. Kayla's tears dried up instantly. "You think this is funny? You destroyed my life over one mistake." "One mistake, huh?" I said. "That's an interesting way to describe a months-long affair where you explicitly discussed manipulating me." She didn't have an answer for that, just stared at me with this mixture of hatred and desperation. "What do you want, Kayla?" I finally asked. "You tracked me down. You got your confrontation. What's the endgame here?" She wiped her eyes, suddenly looking small and defeated. "I need money for rent, just until I figure something out. I'll pay you back." And there it was. Not reconciliation. Not genuine remorse. I actually laughed. I couldn't help it. The audacity was just too much. "No," I said simply. "Not my problem anymore." "But where am I supposed to go?" she practically wailed. "My parents live across the country." "Sounds like a great time for a road trip," I replied, picking up my cereal bowl again. She tried to argue, but Brian wasn't having it. He practically escorted her toward the exit. While she kept looking back at me like she couldn't believe this was happening, just before Brian closed the door, she shouted, "You'll regret this, both of you." The door closed, and I could hear her storming down the hallway, still yelling threats and insults. Brian turned to me with raised eyebrows. "Well, that was intense." I nodded, finishing my now soggy cereal. "Yep, but necessary." So it's been 3 months since the Kayla meltdown at Brian's apartment, and honestly, life has done a complete 180. After spending so long walking on eggshells in my own relationship, being single felt like taking off a 50-pound backpack. I didn't even realize I was carrying it. First order of business after the Kayla drama was finding my own place. I snagged this sweet one-bedroom downtown. Not far from work. It's nothing fancy, but it's mine. And there's no one drinking my coffee or leaving makeup all over the bathroom counter. I bought new furniture, actual quality stuff. My new couch doesn't feel like sitting on cardboard, which is a nice upgrade.